Hey YouTubers, I'm Lori and welcome back to Happy with Enough. My channel is just about my lifestyle, and I think it's a modest lifestyle, and some of the aspects of my lifestyle is my personal spending. So I'm going to be talking about marital spending and how we manage our money, but in this particular segment I'm talking about my fashion or style on a dime. So let me give you a little history, a little backstory. I am a stay-home wife and mother, and I have been for several years now. I worked before for many, many years, and so now that I don't work, we have to be stricter with our budget, okay, naturally. So I get an allowance every month, and my allowance is $250 a month, and that is a personal financial spend for me and me alone. And so I know some people are just like, what, $250 a month? Yep, $250 a month. And with that $250 a month, I have to include any maintenance that I want. So I have to include my nails, or any other thing that I might want to get done. So actually, when I considered it, and with the cost of my nails, actually my budget for a while was just $150 a month. However, because we always try to find the most value out of things, and we try to optimize our dollar, I have, since found another way to get my nails groomed, keep my nails groomed and manicured, and not have to spend that $100 that was being subtracted from my monthly budget. And I'll talk about that. Is these press-on nails that I am in love with. Oh my goodness. But we'll talk about that in another story. So let's get into it. I'm going to be bringing you monthly, I'm going to be sharing monthly my hauls for the month. And I'll be giving you just some detail, but just letting you know what I spent for the month and how you can do this and others if you wish. It is not very difficult to look good and not spend tons and tons of money. So this is my November haul, November 2023. So first I bought these jeans from Zara. Now these are long, I would say full leg, not necessarily wide leg jeans that I would wear with, they have a frayed hem. And I love the rents. When I'm looking for jeans, here's the other one. They're a little lighter, but they both have like an antiqued wash, like a rinse over them. It's like a beige rinse over the whatever the shade of the blue is. But these jeans were about $27 a piece at Zara. They had some great sales there, and so I just happened to be in the market for jeans and happened to go there because I like their rinses. I'm very particular when it comes to jeans about rinses. I don't care for medium rinses. I don't care for contrasting stitch. So I tend to be more specific, but I'm not going to get into that very much right now in this video, but in some future videos, I'll talk about denim and jeans and what I like and what I think is elevated in jeans. So those are two items I got in November, and they were both about $27 a piece. Next, I got this. It's a tunic cardigan, and it's close to a periwinkle blue. And I'm a lover of QVC. I don't know if any of you watch QVC, and some people say, oh, that's for, the older crowd. Well, it's not. Yes, I am middle-aged, but they have lots of things for women. I think about when I was in my 30s and 40s, and I would have worn a lot of things that I see there, but they tend to have some really good sales, and especially around the fall months, because it's leading into Christmas. The deals are unbelievable. But this is a tunic cardigan and Pima cotton from Isaac Mizrahi. And so if people who are familiar with the fashion industry, then you absolutely know who Isaac Mizrahi is. But he designs for QVC, and this is a beautiful blue, and I love it. I bought it to go with my denim. So this, I'm gonna talk to you about what I pay for this. So I pay about $8 a month for this. So I'm gonna get into that too when I start talking about my money management. Like, what do you mean $8 a month? I am not afraid of 0% interest. At QVC, they offer you extended pays. They call it easy pay, and you can pay over 3 months or 4 months or 5 months or whatever they are offering on a specific item. So for that item, I pay $8.50 a month for 5 months. So that will roll over into my next month's haul as well. However, it does allow me to get build up more of my wardrobe for less money. So two other things I got from QVC that on in November is a basic blazer. I got it in black, and I got another one in, this is ivory. Now these blazers are from a designer called, her name is Susan Graver, and she designed for Donna Karan for many, many years. And she's also a designer for QVC. And these blazers are a knit. They're a Ponte knit, and I love Ponte. It is my very favorite knit. It is very sturdy, really is it see-through, but it forms to the body very well. Now at my age, I'm not interested in things that are tight and really revealing, but Ponte knit gives you a finished look, but it still accentuates your femininity or your curves or whatever very well. Another thing is this blazer does not have shoulder pads, and I love that about these blazers because I am a bit broad, a tad bit broad. Across the top, I have a triangle like shape, so I'm a bit broader up top than I am down low, and I don't care for any additional material up here. I don't care for puff sleeves or shoulder pads. It's gonna make me look broader. So these have nothing, and it's fitted a bit. A really nice tailored look, more so than fitted. And tailored and fitted is a little different. So I'll get into that too in some other videos when I'm being more specific about things that I enjoy about fashion. So that's two things, and I pay $16.32 a month for these two. Again, that's gonna flow into my December budget, but you'll see how it just works out. I also got this wonderful topper. It's tomato red, and let me just say this, I don't love, is that nice? I love it. It's a knit as well. I don't love color. Psychologically, I just can't get into it. I'm a pretty neutral woman. However, there are some colors that I think can go for neutrals. Like this jogger that I'm wearing, it's actually a pink, but it is so blush and it is so pale. It has a bit of beige in it as well, and so it can be a neutral, and I like pink for a neutral, and that's the only type of pink I would wear. I don't wear raspberries or fuchsias or hot pinks or watermelons. I would wear something like this. It's like a fleshy pink, kind of like the color of your lips might be, or your fingernail bed, or paler. But there's some colors that I think are just extremely elevated. And a red, but not a true red, not a cherry red or a candy apple red, but this tomato red I think is just absolutely striking. And so when I try to incorporate colors, there'll just be a few colors I'll take out of the red family, and I'm telling you, like specifically a tomato, out of the green family, and then the blue family. like the cardigan that I just shared with you. It's kind of it's somewhat a periwinkle, little bit of cobalt. It's a hybrid. So I will dive into the blues as well because I like blues with my denim. So this knit topper here, I got from Macy's. If you have a Macy's in your area, and it was a little over $50, like $50.50, something like that. I also got this pair of earrings, drop earrings that I absolutely love, and a hammered gold. These are just awesome. And I got these from J. Jill, and I had been watching them because they were about $37, $40 with tax, and I thought that was just a little too much for some earrings. So I watched them and I watched them until they went on a great sale, and I ended up buying these for a little over $16. So that was a great buy. But the kicker in this whole haul, you all, are these boots. These are Ever Eve boots. They're genuine leather, and I can talk to you. I'm gonna be talking to you about my challenges, my fashion challenges, in the future. But I have a problem with high heels. I've never been able to wear very high heels, and I found these in this stiletto heel. They're about 2 3/4. How sexy is that? Like, really? And I had I bought some, and the price I had saved, and I thought about it, and I really wanted a pair of nice boots that I could dress up and go out and do things with and look a bit more elevated. And these boots were almost $200. They're about $198. But I waited and I waited, and I was patient. I was so patient. And didn't I find these boots? They were a clearance blowout sale, absolutely in my size, for like $67 with tax. Like, this is a haul all in itself. So again, at QVC, these boots, I'm sorry, I said they were Ever Eve, but they're not Ever Eve. Ever Eve carries them. The store Ever Eve, if you're familiar with them, and they are a Schutz. They are a Schutz boot, and they were at Ever Eve for almost $200. So yeah, I got these at QVC again, and they were like $67 with tax. But they had an easy pay, and I paid like $16.50 a month for these. So out of 250, I ended up spending about 200 for everything I just showed you. I got in the month of November. I spent about $200 on all that stuff. This is about 7 or 8 pieces that are wardrobe builders. So what I'm doing at this point, I'm fortifying my wardrobe with essentials. So much of what I show you are going to be essentials and basics. Sometimes there's going to be something that's a little more spirited, but because it could have been on my list, my wish list, my future wish list, and I got it for a good price. For example, that tomato red topper. That's something that I wanted. I wanted a red topper and a green one. So I'm still looking for the green one, but I got the red one because I just happened to run into it. And the price was just $50. So I decided, okay, Lori, make this a priority, get this one and this time. And it might not be an essential, but it is definitely something that you have been wishing for. So that's all. That's my haul for November. Tell me what you think, how I did. I spent about $200, a little over $190 this month. I shared the remainder of my budget with my children to get them some things that they needed for school. But that's the type of things that I do. I I look, I shop, I window shop, I online shop, I bookmark things, I make wish lists, I prioritize things that I want first, and then I look for the best deals. Because I'm just not into giving my money away anymore. And I'm gonna also, I'll be styling a lot of the different things that you see here. Anytime I'm wearing it, I'll let you know that that's from this haul, particular haul, what I paid for it. So you can see how it looks and how it pairs with other things in my wardrobe already. Okay, so stay tuned, stick with me, and I'll be sharing these my hauls every month, and I'll also be taking you with me during some of my shopping, because it's not all I don't just have a list and go get this and it's over. Sometimes I switch up. Sometimes I see something that may be further down on my list, but the price right now is unbelievable, and I can't let it pass up. I do a lot of returns when necessary, because if something that I see after I've shopped for my haul, is a better price, well, I'll take some things back so I can get the best price on a particular item for that month. So it's a little work, not a whole lot, but I'm used to it, and I absolutely love it. And take this ride with me, and I'll show you how I take $250, and sometimes it's less than that, because if I have payments over months, sometimes I have to deduct that. But $250 is my max, and I'll show you how I make that work and how I can look good, look exactly how I wish to look for very little money. And I don't want to, maybe I should change that, because it's not very little money to everybody, but it is not the mainstream. It is not retail price. I try not to buy things for retail price unless retail price is what I consider fair or of value. So that was my November's haul. Stay tuned. For next month's haul, I'll be bringing it to you. And with the the deals and the sales that I'm seeing this season, I would imagine that it might be even greater than this. I think I did a great job on this haul. Let me know what you think. Okay. Till next time, I am happy with enough.